بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم مرحبا مرحبا يا رجانا مرحبا دار الهدى مرحبا مرحبا يا رجانا مرحبا دار الهدى
محمد بن حسن
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها النبي اتق الله ولا تطع الكافرين والمنافقين إن الله كان عليما حكيما واتبع ما يوحى إليك من ربك إن الله كان بما تعملون خبيرا وتوكل على الله وكفى بالله وكيلا ما جعل الله لرجل من قلبين في جوفه وما جعل أزواجكم اللائي تظاهرون منهن أمهاتكم وما جعل أدعياءكم أبناءكم ذلكم قولكم بأفواهكم والله يقول الحق وهو يهدي السبيل ادعوهم لآبائهم هو أقسط عند الله فإن لم تعلموا آباءهم فإخوانكم في الدين ومواليكم وليس عليكم جناح فيما أخطأتم به ولكن ما تعمدت قلوبكم وكان الله غفورا رحيما صدق الله العظيم
আমি কণ্ঠে তুলেছি তব নাম আমি কণ্ঠে তুলেছি তব নাম আমি কণ্ঠে তুলেছি তব নাম হৃদয়ে রেখেছি তোমার জিকির জীবন সুপেছি তোমার রাহে নিয় আমায় আপন করে ওগো মহিয়ান রব্বানা আনতা মাওলানা রব্বানা আনতা ওয়ালিয়ুনা রব্বানা আনতা মাওলানা রব্বানা আনতা ওয়ালিয়ুনা আমি কণ্ঠে তুলেছি তব নাম আমি কণ্ঠে তুলেছি তব নাম আমি কণ্ঠে তুলেছি তব নাম শূন্য থেকে পূর্ণ করো পূর্ণতাকে করো আবার বিলীন শূন্য থেকে পূর্ণ করো পূর্ণতাকে করো আবার বিলীন জীবনের যত আয়োজন যত প্রয়োজন অপার করুণামে করেছ দান মহিয়ান রব্বানা আনতা মাওলানা রব্বানা أنت ولينا ربنا أنت مولانا ربنا أنت آخرنا আমি কণ্ঠে তুলেছি তব নাম আমি কণ্ঠে তুলেছি তব নাম আমি কণ্ঠে তুলেছি তব নাম আসসালামু আলাইকুম ওয়া রাহমাতুল্লাহি ওয়া বারাকাতুহু আলহামদুলিল্লাহি রাব্বিল আলামিন والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين وخاتم النبيين وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين ومن تبعهم إلى يوم الدين أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وسلم صلى الله على سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وسلم بتلاو درشف صلى الله على سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وسلم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. Dearest children, beloved children, my brothers, sisters and elders, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. It is impossible to be grateful enough to Allah. It is impossible to praise Allah enough. It is impossible to justify, to do justice in praising, in thanking, in being grateful to the ni'mats that Allah has granted us on the day we were born until today and until the day we die. For every moment, every second, every word we take, every breath we take, every time we take a breath, someone is taking their last. Think about that. Every second we take one breath. That's true. Every breath a person is taking their last. Those who died last night, they had plans for today. Those who died this morning, they had plans for tonight. What guarantee do we have? Forget tomorrow, the next second that we are living now. Every second is the ni'mat of Allah's. How are we going to be grateful for the ni'mats He's already given us when every moment He's giving new? Every moment is giving new. Say Alhamdulillah because of the children we have. There are parents who are standing at the graveyards of their children. Say thank you, Alhamdulillah, for the parents you have. For there are children who are crying for the lost moments. They could have said, Dad, I love you. Mom, I love you. Say Alhamdulillah for every moment of life that we have. It is 8th Hijri. Tafsir ibn Kathir, Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is returning from Ghazwa Tabuk. He's nearly 60 years old. They come across a valley which is deserted. The Prophet sallallaahu alaihi wasallam asked the companions, give me leave, I need some seclusion, loneliness, meditation. A place called Abwa. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam sits near a place looking like a grave. Knees up, head down, and he starts crying. Rahmatul lil alameen, Shafi'ul Muslimin, Khatamul Nabiyyin. He cries so much. He cries so much. The companions from a distance, seeing him, they start crying also. This is Abwa. Abwa is a place where 54 years before this date of his, he was 6 years old. And he was returning to Makkah with his mother. And this is where he saw his mother for the last time. That was his mother's grave. 60 years old. And he is crying as if a 6-year-old has lost his mother for the first time. Is there an age for you and I where we grow out of being a child to a parent? What is the going age now that we're old enough to forget our parents? 40? 50? 60? Even a 60-year-old, if you ask him about his parents, he'll have a tear, thinking, remembering the love, the affection, the care, the sacrifice, the tears. The pain our parents went through life because of us. Then why is it when we have the moments, when we have the times, when we have the ease, affluency, that we can't even look in the face and say, Dad, I love you. Mom, I love you. Thank you for the life you have given us. Thank you for the clothes you have given us. Thank you for the food that you have fed us. Be grateful to the mothers who cook your food for you, for there are people who don't have a mother or don't have food. There are millions who go starving every day and millions who are being orphaned every day. Alhamdulillah on every ni'mat that we have from Allah. It is impossible for us in this lifetime to ever be grateful enough to Allah. sallallāhu ala sayyidina wa mawlana Muhammad wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa sallam. Sallallāhu ala sayyidina wa mawlana Muhammad wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa sallam. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, when a child looks at their parents with love and affection, Allah grants them the reward of one maqbool hajj. You can gather your money and have the strength to go to hajj, but you cannot guarantee that your hajj has been maqbool. The Prophet ﷺ says, whenever you look at your parents with love, you will be rewarded with maqbool hajj. The companions asked, O Prophet of Allah, what if we look at them more than once, more than twice, more than 3 times? Prophet ﷺ says, Wallah, I swear in the name of Allah, even if you look at them 70 times a day, Allah will give you 70 hajj maqbool a day. We go to masjids, we go to buzurgs, ulama, alhamdulillah, is good, and ask for dua. We spend money. We think we'll go to hajj and ask Allah to fulfill our wishes. We'll go to Umrah and ask Allah to fulfill our wishes. We'll go to Jummah and ask Allah to fulfill our wishes. We'll go to the Hazrat Mufti Sahab, Maulana Sahab, Buzurg Sahab, Shaykh Sahab. Great. There are promises that these times your du'as will be accepted. But one thing we forget, 1,000 ulama on one side and the dua of a parent. The dua of a parent on another side, Allah's scale will outweigh, the parent's dua scale will outweigh the millions of others' duas. Because they will give you dua from the heart and wish for you the best in your life. To others you have to ask for it and they will give you because you asked for it. Parents do not need to be asked for you. You do not need to ask them for the du'as. They are making du'as all the time. But it makes a difference when you go up to them and say, Dad, make du'a, I've got an exam tomorrow. Mom, make du'a, I've got a test tomorrow. Every wish we want to fulfill, Allah has already given us the treasure in the corners of our houses. But we have left it in the corners of our houses. All day, the mother cleans the house, washes your clothes, irons and puts it back in your cupboards. You left your bed untidy, your clothes all over the place, your stinky socks under the bed. Everything is washed, ironed, cleaned and put into their places. The bathroom, the toilet, not only her room, your room, sitting room, bathroom, toilet, kitchen, passages. How often have you seen your dad do the same? She cooks, you come back from school, you come back from college, you come back from university, and she's waiting all day. My son, my daughter will come, open the door, and I'll have everything ready for them. What do? Slam the door, go into our rooms. We've got the CDs, we've got the DVDs, we've got PSPs, we've got the TVs, we've got all the technology you could have wished for, and they were the very people who gave it to you. You lock yourselves, don't even bother asking or thanking or wishing anything from your parents. That is how we repay them back for all the effort they have done for us. As for the parents, there's a very nice poem written by a non-Muslim, Harry Chapin. It was written in the 1970s. Actually, it's a song. But it explains the life of every parent. Please bear with me. My child was born just the other day. He came in the world in the usual way. But there were trains to catch and bills to pay. So he learned to walk whilst I was away. And before I knew it, he was talking. And as he grew, he'd say, I'm going to be like you, Dad. You know I'm going to be like you. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll get together then, son. You know we'll have a good time then. There's 4 stages. That's one stage. My son turned 10 just the other day. He said, thanks for the ball, Dad. Come on, let's play. Can you teach me to throw? I said, not today. I have a lot to do. He said, that's okay. And as he walked away, his smile never dimmed. As he walked away, his smile never dimmed. How often have these little angels, mercies, ni'mats, blessings in our lives hugged our legs, hugged our knees, hugged our thighs, hugged our waists. Dad, can I sit with you? Dad, can I play with you? Dad, can I talk to you? Dad, can I eat with you? Dad, can you play with me? We go to a person, he said he doesn't have time. We go to him again, he doesn't have time. We go to him again, he doesn't have time. Get lost! I will not come back to you again. That is the attitude each and every one of us have when someone rejects us. How often? Be kind to those who look up to you in awe, for those little people will soon grow up and leave your side. Be kind to those people who look up to you in awe, for soon those little people will grow up and leave your side. My son turned 10 just the other day. He said, thanks, Dad. Thanks for the ball, Dad. Come on, let's play. Can you teach me to throw? I said, not today. I got a lot to do. He said, that's okay. And as he walked away, his smile never dimmed. And he said, I'm going to be like him. Yeah, you know I'm going to be like him. When you're coming home, Dad? When you're coming home, Dad? I don't know when, but we'll get together then, son. You know we'll have a good time then. Second phase is gone. Third phase. My son came back from college just the other day. So much like a man, I just had to say, I'm proud of you, son. Come sit for a while. He shook his head and said with a smile, what I'd really like, Dad, is to borrow the car keys. See you later. Can I have them, please? When you're coming home, tables have changed. When you're coming home, son, before the son asked the dad, now the dad is asking the son. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when, but we'll get together then, Dad. You know we'll have a good time then. I've long since retired and my son moved away. I called him up just the other day. I'd like to see you, son. I'd like to see you, son, if you don't mind. He said, I'd love to, Dad, if I could find the time. You see, my new job's a hassle, and the kids have the flu. But it's sure nice talking to you, Dad. It's been sure nice talking to you. And as I put down the phone, it occurred to me, my son had grown up to be just like me. And as I put down the phone, it occurred to me, my son had grown up to be just like me. My brothers and elders, we only have one shot at these. Bringing them up in the right way, nourishing them in the right way, nurturing them in the right way. Parents always worry, what will happen to my children when we die? Don't worry about that. Even a baby who is born an orphan grows up to be great, lives with their risk. What we should be worried about, what parents should be worried about is, what will happen to them when they die? What will happen to them when they face Allah? What will happen to them when they go to the grave? What will happen to them when they go to the Qirat? What will happen to them when they stand in front of Rasulullah sallallaahu alaihi, wasallaam? That is what we have to worry about. Qu anfusakum wa ahlikum nara. Qu anfusakum wa ahlikum nara. Every other aspect in our lives are just materialistic few days. Brother Junaid Jamshed, everybody in the world knows. He reached the pinnacles of fame, of richness, of every dream anyone could wish for. And he's a witness that with everything he had gained, that every man, woman would wish for in life, he still was uncomfortable, uncontent, unpleased. He was still looking for peace, contentment, and happiness. La in shakartum la azidannakum. Psychologists say that there is scientific proof that the major contribution of the happiness in our daily lives depends on how grateful we are. How grateful we are. We only think that Allah tests us with trials, but we forget Allah also tests us with ease, with ni'mats, with blessings. And it is often in the test of blessings that we forget, that we fail. When there is a calamity, when there is a sorrow, when there is a sadness, we understand that we need to do tawbah. We have to be patient. We have to rely on Allah. But when we have a blessing, we are supposed to be grateful and make sure that haqq of that blessing is fulfilled. And it is often in the trial of blessing that we fail and forget to be grateful to the one who source that it came from. Allah. Allah. So what do we say? Alhamdulillah. For the life we have, loudly, loudly, for the children we have, for the children we have, for the wives we have, for the family we have, for the lifestyle that we have, for the energy we have, for the health that we have. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. The more grateful we are, Allah will increase in our favors. The more grateful we are, Allah will increase in our blessings. the more grateful we are, we will feel content. It's not how much we have. It's not how much we have. It's how content we are with what we have. We always worry about we want this, we want this, we want this. We should learn about how to want what we already have. How to want what we already have. We have so much ni'mats. Without being grateful for that, we are still wishing for more. We'll never be happy and never be content of wishing for more without being grateful for already having what we have. So may Allah give us the tawfiq, the ability to be grateful, to be useful, and to fulfill the haqq of all the ni'mats and blessings that Allah has given us. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi, subhanallah al-azim, jazakallahu khair.
مرحبا مرحبا يا رجانا مرحبا دار الهدى مرحبا مرحبا يا رجانا مرحبا دار الهدى أبدا لن نحيد أبدا لن نحيد أبدا لن نحيد عن خطى الإيمان دربنا درب قويم دربنا درب قويم بالهدى القرآني أبدا لن نحيد أبدا لن نحيد أبدا لن نحيد عن خطى الإيمان دربنا درب قويم دربنا درب قويم بالهدى القرآني سائر
কোরআন হাদিস ও বিজ্ঞানের আলোকে 5 ওয়াক্ত নামাজের সঠিক সময় নির্ধারণের জন্য ব্র্যাডফোর্ডে এক সভা অনুষ্ঠিত হয়েছে। আমাদের বিশেষ প্রতিনিধি শায়কুল হক শায়েক জানিয়েছেন, মৌলানা আব্বাস খানের সভাপতিত্বে ব্র্যাডফোর্ডের দারুল হুদা মাদ্রাসা এন্ড মসজিদে ব্র্যাডফোর্ড, লুটন ও পার্শ্ববর্তী শহর হইতে বিশিষ্ট আলেম ওলামারা অংশগ্রহণ করেন। কোরআন হাদিস ও বিজ্ঞানের আলোকে সুবে সাদেক হইতে প্রত্যেক নামাজের সঠিক সময় নির্ধারণ করে ব্র্যাডফোর্ডের প্রত্যেক মসজিদে একই সময়সূচি নির্ধারণের উপর আলোচনা করা হয়। এতে উপস্থিত সকলেই একমত পোষণ করে আগামীতে আর একটি সভায় চূড়ান্ত সময়সূচি প্রকাশ করার মত প্রকাশ করেন। এ সময় বিশিষ্ট আলেমদের মধ্যে উপস্থিত ছিলেন মুফতি আব্দুল হান্নান, শেখ ওমর নওয়াজ, মৌলানা রায়হান, মৌলানা তাকিব, মৌলানা খালেদ হোসেন, মৌলানা আব্দুল বাসিদ, মৌলানা আব্দুল হাসান, হাফিজ শামীমউদ্দিন ও ডাক্তার আসিম চৌধুরী প্রমুখ।